So I'm working on this t-shirt design contest for DeviantArt, and I'm using Adobe Illustrator, and it does not like my computer. It's taken like 5 million years to process anything. Like, I mean, I can work with it fine, but then, you know, if I try to save anything, it's like, what? And it takes forever, and it's like not responding right now. It's been not responding for a while, but eventually it works, so I'm just waiting it out. Anyways, so today, we started working on poetry in my English class, and the textbook we got is actually pretty cool because it made me appreciate poetry more. Like, I used to view it like there were a few poems that I could resonate with, but most of the time, poetry as a whole I didn't really get. And it always had like this pretentious sort of air to it too, like you had to be super special awesome to understand it, and I was just like, that's lame. But reading more about it enlightened me to its purpose in life. Well, basically the book said it was poetry is a way to convey experience. I also learned that poetry covers a broad range of crap, but for instance, the poem The Red Wheelbarrow by William Carlos Williams. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow, glazed with rain water, beside the white chickens. When I first read that, I was like, what? I don't get it. I was like, what does that mean? And after discussing it, I learned that basically the point of it is just to give you the image of the wheelbarrow and the chickens and the contrasting colors and how it's a striking image, that kind of thing. And I was like, oh, see, this book talks about how you kind of limit yourself. A lot of people limit themselves to like how they're gonna look at poetry when they think either it has to be some sort of lesson or philosophical thing in there, or it's got to be conventionally beautiful or that kind of thing. And so I was limited by the fact that I'd never thought that a poem would be used to express images, solely images. Like, this poet is an imagist, or there's a name for it, whatever, of like poets that focus on this kind of poetry. So I thought that was interesting. That's something I learned today. Basically, I'm really lazy today and don't want to do much for this video, so I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Gosh, the problems never end with you, do they? Well, see ya!